back to the start again. To get us back to the start again.
Do grab yourselves a cosy drink and settle in, because today we've got another autumn vlog and I am really looking forward to spending a super cosy day with you.
To bring us back where it all began. To bring us back where it all began.
Well, good morning. It is Thursday, the 17th, I want to say, 17th of October. I've decided to come out for a run this morning. I was toying with the idea of going for a swim, but the weather this morning is just that beautiful autumnal weather and I just didn't want to miss it. I've got a really busy day on today. I will grab my coffee. Once I'm over at Broadway Gardens, I'll let you know what the plans are for today and over the weekend. If you've caught up with my last Wednesday vlog, you'll know just how stunning it really is down there. This park is just wonderful, and where I'm standing right now, often you can see deer around. I'm just having a look around. I don't think they're out at the moment today. It is a bit wet for them, but this is often where they come out. So there's a little opening there, and then there is a little opening just here. So quite often what will happen is if you're walking past this area, they will just come out and then graze around the trees here. You know what I'm going to say? Every time I come down here, I always say the same thing. I absolutely love it down here. This is where my soul needs to be. I could have quite easily have gone swimming this morning, but I just felt like I needed to get outside today. Do you know what I mean? When you get that drive in you that you just need to be out in the fresh air. My soul needs this morning, and obviously I need a coffee. I'm over in town now and I didn't run for as long as I thought I would. As always, nature distracted me. I went out with good intentions just to run straight through the nature reserve because I have got so much to do today, but there was a little squirrel and I just could not take my eyes off the squirrel and what the squirrel was doing. Coffee in hand, not a lot of exercise done, but I've got my coffee. I'm going to reward myself for just getting outside. Sometimes we have days like that, don't we, where we don't really want to do any exercise, but once we're out, it's okay. You might not get as much done as you want to get done, but it's still good just to get outside. Whilst I was out getting my coffee, I noticed that town have started to put up their Christmas lights. I can't believe where the year is going. It only feels like 5 minutes ago since we was at the last switch on. You know when you see beautiful autumn trees on Instagram and you wonder, well, where are these trees? They're right here. They're here in this town, and it's definitely worth a visit. Our garden city looks stunning all year round, but I really think that autumn holds its heart. I would say second week of October, you really do get to see the town in its full beauty. If I ever want just 5 minutes to myself, here is the place that I will be.
Sit, be slow, argue with the minute that's quick to go.
Hello. Are you beautiful? Hello. You're so friendly, aren't you? Isn't it beautiful down here this time of year? Just can't get enough of it. Oh, you're gorgeous.
It's a nice
Oh.
couple of days we got. And then
Yeah.
back to the road.
That's the other thing I love about this town. Everybody is super friendly. The dogs are even more friendly, and it's just very lucky. This brings back memories. I can just see a group of school children about to walk past me in that direction. I used to love to take my reception class out on an autumn walk. They look like they're going to have the best time today. That really does bring back memories. Today is all about preparing for an autumn trip. GB and I are going to Bath over the weekend. We absolutely cannot wait. It's one of our favourite places to go. It's a little bit of a last minute trip. We have got an event to go to on Saturday night, but GB surprised me yesterday and said, well, let's make a weekend of it. The weeks just go by and GB and I realised that we haven't spent any time together, so it'll be really nice to spend a romantic weekend over in Bath. I really want to get the car clean today. I love when we're on a road trip and the car is super, super clean. Do you know what sitting here has reminded me of? You know the film When Harry Met Sally? Is it Harry Met Sally? When they meet in the park and there's a beautiful autumn scene. That is what it's like being here. Definitely want to put those two autumn films, When Harry Met Sally and also You've Got Mail, both starring Meg Ryan, onto the watch list because they are definitely perfect for this time of year. What is your favourite autumn film? I'm really not into anything scary, anything with any crime, anything with any guns. No, that's just not me. But I am into rom-coms. I don't mind something that's, well, I do actually. The only films I really like are rom-coms. Just a light rom-com would be right up my street. I'd love to know what your favourite autumn film is.
Sit still and breathe. Let your heart take
So the van there is who looks after the Broadway Gardens. You see them here and you see them at the nature reserve. And I always think what a wonderful job that would be. A little bit noisy, but we're at the car wash. I really don't like being here. The car's quite wide and I was thinking, oh, am I over the edge? So I reversed out and came back in again. Oh, I don't normally get that anxious, but today I did. Every time I come in one of these, I think, why am I in here? And I'm never doing it again. And that's exactly how I feel right now. I'm never doing this again. I feel like I'm on some sort of fairground ride. You know that feeling of, am I going to be okay? And am I going to get to the end of this ride? That's how I'm feeling right now. I just want it to be over and I want to be driving out the other side. I don't know if it's that I had that really strong coffee in the coffee shop earlier, but I am not having fun right now. The dryer's just coming down now. We're nearly done. All is okay. I think we've survived. Never doing that again. The anxiety that just caused, completely unnecessary. Actually shaking a bit. I'm just sitting in Tesco Extra car park. There's a few little bits and pieces that I need for going away, like Elnet hairspray. I've tried to do something different with my hair today. I wanted to try and create this straight section at the bottom. I feel like this is quite an easy style to do. I have got so much hair. If I just zhuzh it up, I'll show you how much hair I've got. So that is how much hair I have. I've always had hair issues. Lacked in confidence. I was picked on at school because my hair was very thick and frizzy. Straighteners weren't around then, so I probably stood out a bit like a sore thumb and I was probably an easy target. That time definitely lowered my self-esteem. I just wanted to fit in and be like the other girls with long flowing hair. It's taken me all of these years to grow it to this length. I don't really know how I got onto the hair conversation. Oh yes, I do. We talked about Elnet hairspray. I'm seeing my favourite hairdresser next Wednesday, and there's a few things I'm a little bit unsure about. I don't know whether to have a little bit more taken off the bottom to create a really thick, like blunt edge. I'm also debating whether to grow my fringe out or to have a trim of my fringe, or even to put a fringe back in. So this is what my hair looks like with a fringe. It had a very vintage vibe to it. So owning a vintage dress business, it really did match my style, I think. I will talk it all through with my hairdresser. She really does give me the time. She knows that I've got a lot of hair anxiety. So we'll talk it through and then we'll make a decision. So I'm going to race around Tesco. I just really quickly want to look at the clothes. I want to look for an autumn nail varnish. I've called GB to see what he would like for lunch. He's already put in his request. He would like a smoked salmon and cream cheese sandwich. I just need to crack on and be super quick because I'm off out this evening with my sister, and also I need to pack ready for going away at the weekend. Let's get into Tesco. All done, let's head home, grab some lunch and get packing for going away. First time we went was for the Christmas market, and I would definitely recommend that. If you've never been, we like to go in the middle of the week because it's not as busy. We tend to stay in either the McDonald's Spa Hotel, or more recently we stay in the Gainsborough Spa, and that is right in the centre. The service that you get at the Gainsborough Spa is second to none. It is fantastic. They've got an amazing cocktail bar. They will create your own cocktails. We were last there for my birthday in December, and we were sitting in the cocktail bar. We got talking to this random couple that were in there, quite eccentric, lovely couple, a bit older than us. They were staying at the Gainsborough Spa for around 3 or 4 weeks, if I can remember correctly. Anyway, got talking to them, and actually he shared the same birthday as me. That's right. The couple were waiting for a table in the restaurant, and so were we. So we were having our pre-drinks. Someone came over to them, one of the waiters, and said, "Oh, you've got your table's ready now. We've put you in an exclusive area." Alarm bell started going off in my mind, thinking, who are we talking to? Who have we been talking to here? Anyway, they left, and I said to GB, I think they are famous. I think they're celebrities. I won't say who it was for privacy, but it turns out they were a big name in the 70s, 80s and 90s, and were on all of the classic TV programmes of that time. We had no idea. We just spoke to them like normal. Pulled up at home, but I just wanted to finish that story. So whilst we were having dinner, I heard a waiter go over to them and wish him a happy birthday. They gave him a bottle of wine. So he said, "Well, there's a girl around there, I think her name's Cher, and it's also her birthday." And he got up and he found me and he said, "It's that young lady there." So the people in the restaurant sang happy birthday to him and to me. It was all a little bit overwhelming. After dinner, they walked past and said, "Oh, did you have a nice meal? What did you have?" etc., etc. But they said, had they have known that we were also going through to the restaurant, they'd have asked us if we'd have liked to have joined them for dinner. It was just so overwhelming, but so nice. I wonder if we're going to meet any celebrities this weekend. Who knows? Right, home, let's get some lunch. It's quite a lot later on now. We're in the middle of the afternoon. Came home, had some lunch. Of course, I'm out of my jeans. I'm into a cosy knit. This jumper dress is from H&M. I absolutely love this one. I love the V-neck because when you're around the house, you don't want anything too restricting around your neck. As you know, I'm going out with my sister this evening, but before I do that, I really want to get as much as I can packed before the weekend. There will always be the last minute bits to pop in tomorrow, like my underwear, maybe some pajamas, that sort of thing. Whilst we were out earlier on today, GB said that the doorbell rang and it was a delivery for me. And I'm super excited because hopefully there are 4 different jumper dresses in here. I think this is probably a good place to start because this will be my casual wear. Then we can plan the evening outfits in a bit. Let's get this open and see what these are like. So 4 jumper dresses, good. There's definitely 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the first one. It feels really nice on. This is a size large, I think, although it doesn't feel like a large. It is a large. So just to put this into some perspective, because I know that the camera can add £10, I'm a UK size 12. I've always been a UK 12, and that's very much normally a medium. I really love the top section. It definitely stays in place. You would need a strapless bra because I've just tucked my straps down underneath. I feel like this fits really, really well, but it's the hip area for me. Where I've sized up, it's got extra material just at the hips. I think it's going to be very difficult to pick that up on the camera. I'm not sure if the medium might be too tight. It's almost like I need a medium large, not a large or a medium. If I had a little bit more hips down there, I think this dress would be perfect. I'm going to like it but not love it, so it does need to go back. This one is definitely a contender. This is a large, so it is quite big on me. I would say it's definitely an oversized fit, but I actually love how big this is. I would say that this one is good quality. It's like a thin wool. Got really nice long sleeves. Don't think this is for me. I actually feel better in the black one than I do to this one. This is the next one. This is in a UK medium, and what I really like about this is the neckline. It's quite plungy and I love the sleeves. I'm a little bit undecided about this tie waist belt. I just don't know if it does anything for me. I almost feel a bit like I'm wearing a dressing gown, which is such a shame. I think this is probably not for me. So that's three out of 4 that haven't been any good, but I have got jumper dresses and jumper dresses from H&M in my wardrobe that I absolutely love. Now, is this last one going to be any good? Oh, it feels nice. I love this one. As soon as it came out of the packaging, I knew that the quality of the material was going to be really, really good. Hopefully you can see just how soft it is. Look at the cuffs as well. I really like that split detail. As you know, I'm a UK size 12. This is a H&M medium and it fits me perfectly. So I'm definitely going to keep this dress. I've been thinking that this dress will go really nicely with these boots. You may know that I found these boots in the charity shop for £20. If you love a charity shop haul or you love things that are classically British, there is an autumn heritage vlog over on my channel. It's definitely worth checking out if you want to get that vintage heritage vibe. I think this jumper dress is going to go really nicely with these boots. Probably the outfit that I'm going to wear this evening. I'm just going to quickly just try it on and just make sure that I'm happy with the look. I don't know if you can see the boots. You probably can't. Let's move this down. Dress and boots, winner. I really love the boots with the dress. I feel really comfortable, autumnal. It's not too heavy, this jumper dress. Back in my trusty old favourite so that I can get some packing done. So on the Saturday, we are going to an event and I want to wear something that is autumnal, a little bit dressy, but not too dressy. So I've got a choice of 2 dresses. I'll probably take both of them. I've seen this before on a previous vlog. It's Vintage Liberty. I love it. It fits really, really beautifully. Definitely a contender for the event that we're going to on Saturday evening. You may have seen this one showcased on the Autumn Heritage vlog. This is Vintage Liberty by Marion Donaldson. Out of the 2 dresses, I'm thinking that this is more of a contender. I feel like the colours are more in tune with autumn, and I really have this sneaky feeling that it's going to look absolutely stunning under the vintage Laura Ashley coat. So here they are together. Let's just have a quick look. Yes, I think it's these 2 together. The dress and the coat. For shoes, I was thinking, my go-to pair of nude shoes, these shoes go with every single dress. They're sling back, they've got a block heel, they're super comfortable. So that's the Saturday evening outfit sorted. put these together. So that leaves me with an outfit that I need for Sunday dinner. When we're away and we go out, I tend to dress up. I like to wear something vintage, something different that nobody else will have, and something that makes me feel super special. And I have just the dress over here. I'll show you. This is the dress and it's stunning. It's a vintage Laura Ashley pure velvet in a deep forest green. It's got puffy sleeves and a sweetheart neckline, and I cannot wait to wear this. I'll wear this dress with the nude shoes. I've got a stunning bag to show you. How gorgeous is this vintage bag? You can see just at the top that the bag is now a little bit delicate, so I am super careful when I take it out and about. This is one of my trusty faves from H&M. This will definitely be coming with me, just in case for a casual day I want to wear a hat. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It was £7. I thought if it was raining or if it's cold, I'll just pop this on my head. I haven't actually looked to see what it looks like. Let's have a quick look. Oh my God, I love it. I love this. I definitely taking this. This is the first time I've put a hat on this season. Oh my God, it feels so good to wear a hat. I mean, I know it doesn't go with this dress, but this hat is autumn, isn't it? Now I'm feeling like I must remember my walking coat, my walking boots. I know you probably all think I'm crazy, but I promise you I'm not. I'm just super excited about wearing this hat. Right, come on. I've got to stop packing in about 15 minutes because my sister's picking me up at 5 and it's now 4 o'clock. I've managed to get as much packing as I possibly can done today. The rest will have to be done tomorrow. Home is a little bit upside down because of packing. You know what it's like when you've got the ironing board still out, packing bits. I'm not going to let that affect my evening. It will be here when I get back. I know that GB said he'll help me just to pack everything away, so we'll get on with that once I get home. We're going over to Frost's Garden Centre this evening for their Christmas open night. Cannot wait. It's something that we used to do with Mum in the days when there wasn't social media and you would know that there was an event when a leaflet popped through your door. I would say my sister and I haven't been to this now for maybe a couple of years, 3 years, something like that. So it'd be really nice to relive our old steps and have an early festive evening. I'll share the content with you later on in a few weeks probably. I'm not sure how you all feel about Christmas content in October, but tonight what I'll do is I will do a little bit of a sneaky peek and also what have they got at the moment for this beautiful autumn that we're having. I quickly popped my hair up in a low level bun. I just feel like this evening I want it all off my face so that my eyes are looking around at all these wonderful things. Really looking forward to having a nice night with my sister. Just need to get my mascara on and just feel a little bit more put together. But other than that, I'm set to go and I can't wait. Thought I might message her actually, just see if she's got the Michael Bublé playlist ready so that we can start our festive evening off right. You can't have a festive evening without Michael Bublé. I know that you all agree with me because Michael Bublé just equals Christmas. Well, I'm with my sister. We went over to Willington Garden Centre, Frost's, and oh dear, we made a mistake. We got to the garden centre and there was no cars in the car park. We didn't even get the wrong day. We got the wrong venue. We were supposed to be, I know, we were supposed to be at Woburn Sands. We were at the Willington Frosts. I don't know what happened. I think I didn't read the Instagram post properly. However, not all is lost. We've been on a really long journey round looking at the beautiful trees. There's a supermoon tonight, so we've been on the eye for that as well. We've decided that we've come back to our local town. We're going to grab some fish and chips and go and sit in the park just for half an hour, see if we can see the supermoon and then head back home. I don't think it's our day today. The fish and chip shop is closed for a refurbishment, so we're walking down to one that's just been recommended to us. We'll see what this one's like. Hopefully we will get some fish and chips, we'll make it back to the park, and then we can look for the supermoon.
Second machine, play quiet from a balcony. She was wild like the mountain wind. Down the road I'll meet her again. On a strawberry moon, that's where I find her, shining for June. Somewhere by the water,
I'm just home from the most unexpected but wonderful evening with my sister. We were so hungry that we decided that we couldn't wait to get to the park, so we found ourselves a lovely little bench, had our fish and chips, had a little natter, and then went round to the local Sainsbury's because we were both craving orange juice. Do you ever get like that? After fish and chips, we just feel like orange juice is what is needed. I'm going to finish off packing, take a nice bath, get into bed and have an early night. It's time for me to say goodbye. Remember, the vlog on Saturday will be our bath trip. We'll see you then. Take care.